In a world of curated profiles, professional branding, and constant performance, the self becomes a stage, lit brightly and endlessly observed. Yet behind this stage presence, many quietly suffer from what might be called persona fatigue, the slow spiritual and psychological exhaustion that arises from maintaining a self that is not entirely one's own. Carl Jung introduced the concept of the persona as the mask we wear to meet the world, a necessary interface between the individual and society. It allows us to function, to belong, to communicate within expected roles. But the danger lies not in having a persona, but in mistaking it for the whole of who we are. When too much energy is poured into preserving this mask, whether it be the good parent, the spiritual guide, the corporate achiever, or the socially woke thinker, it can begin to drain vitality from the deeper self. Persona fatigue doesn't arrive with fanfare. It accumulates slowly, a persistent tension between what we show and what we feel, a dull ache of disconnection, an irritability with people we once enjoyed, a subtle but growing fear that if we stop performing, we will disappear. This condition often intensifies in spiritual or public-facing roles, where the pressure to embody a coherent, admirable image is high. Ironically, the more we are seen, the less we may feel truly known. And in this gap, loneliness festers. The remedy is not to discard the persona altogether. This would be both impractical and socially disruptive, but to loosen our identification with it, to retreat regularly into solitude where no performance is required, to rekindle the intimacy with our own unstructured presence, where silence is not awkward and being is not measured. In this withdrawal, we may find that beneath the mask is not a void, but a mystery, a living self not defined by roles, but by relation, to truth, to God, to life as it is. As Jung wrote, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. But that privilege cannot be seized through performance. It must be reclaimed in rest, in reflection, and in the quiet dismantling of the roles that have overstayed their welcome. Persona fatigue is not failure, it is a call to return. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.